Hey there, Shawn Bayley, and welcome to this video. And I'm going to give you a review of the One Funnel Away Challenge and tell you a little bit about it, what I think of it, what's inside of it, and what you should do here. So what I want you to do is watch this entire training first. Don't go away. Don't get too excited, and then decide if you've got what it takes to go through the next 30-day challenge with me. You'll get to see behind the scenes as I build my next sales funnel in a brand new niche. And of course, I've got some free bonuses for you because you deserve my awesomeness, and it'll be over at shawnbayley.com/challenge. And what would be great is if you could tell me what you think of this video, whether you're going to take the challenge. If you're not going to take the challenge, let me know underneath, because your awesomeness is what keeps me going and making these videos on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, if you wouldn't mind doing a few things for me, clicking the old like button, subscribe, even notify if you want. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It really helps me out with YouTube. So one of the first things I want to talk about with this challenge is that all of the things that I've learned inside the challenge, there was a lot of them. One of the most valuable pieces was how to create an offer. And here, what you're looking at here is notifications when somebody signs up who's interested in one of my offers. So this is lead generation, but my lead generation got better because I got better at creating offers. Right? So I get each one of these notifications here now because of the offers that are enticing people to opt in, put in their email address, and that's how I'm getting a lot of subscribers now because of this. And it's because of what I've learned inside the One Funnel Away Challenge. And one of the things it did for me was teach me how to create not only better offers, but a better landing page, a better squeeze page to get people to opt in and join my list and start into my sales funnel. And when I was first starting up before, my opt-in was down around 22%, so not so great. And then now you can see after I've gone and made some changes to my funnel here, it's gone almost tripled because it's gone up to 58%. Maybe one day it'll crack 60 and I'll make a new video. But again, this is because of what I learned and what I took and applied from the One Funnel Away Challenge. So this initially started out with a series of interviews that Russell Brunson of ClickFunnels did with a bunch of ClickFunnels millionaires and asked them, okay, if everything was gone, taken away from you, you had nothing, no money, no following, no anything, what would you do and how would you save yourself using ClickFunnels or using a sales funnel essentially? So each one of these people go and outline their 30-day, day-by-day plan to go and get it all back. So it's pretty awesome, and it kind of grew from there, and now it's turned into a 30-day challenge. Honestly, I think it's the most incredible training around for $100. It's insane how cheap it is compared to how much value that you get inside. You're going to see inside of a sales funnel how to launch your own sales funnel in 30 days and learn why each part of the sales funnel and the sales message all works together. It is absolutely awesome. You get 3 times the training because you're not just learning from Russell Brunson, you're learning from him, Julie Stone, and Steve Larson. There's 3 people, so each day you're getting 3 videos, so 3 times the information and knowledge. So essentially 3 teachers you're getting when you go through this challenge. Again, one of the most important things I think that I learned inside this is you're going to learn why an offer isn't a product. I would have easily paid $100 just to learn what I learned from Steven from the offer creation portion of this particular training. I'll tell you a quick story in regards to it because of what I learned to create an offer, $300 in 15 minutes. So what was happening was I had some stuff, some junk in my house that was taking up room, and I needed to get rid of it. So I was going to go onto Kijiji and sell it on there. Now, of course, I am a certified copywriter, so I could have, written up something, and I'm sure maybe got it sold, had somebody, call me up and haggle over the price and deal with, some back and forth or something. But honestly, I took what I learned about creating an offer, and that's what I did. So instead of just selling this single thing that everybody else was selling on Kijiji, I went and created an offer, and it was, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get this. You're going to get this. You're going to get this. And I turned this simple, essentially a commodity into an offer, and I posted it. And because we were on our way out the door, we had to go and meet some people, and we were going over to a restaurant. So I posted it as we were on our way out. By the time I got to the restaurant, someone had messaged me about it and said that they were interested in it, and it was a done deal. There was no haggling on the price at all. And when when the exchange happened later and he gave me the money and I gave him what I was selling, it was pretty awesome. And he said to me, I remember his words, he said to me, I grabbed yours, or I jumped on yours right away because yours was the full meal deal. And I don't know, for whatever reason, that just stuck in my head when he said that. And I was like, I didn't want to say to him, well, that was kind of the point. That's why I really wanted to liquidate this thing in a hurry because it was taking up room, and happy wife, happy life. So the next thing I want to talk about is that the fact that you get to learn from millionaires. So these people are 30 different funnel millionaires are going to tell you what they would do if they had to go rebuild from ground zero, right? Completely decimated business. All right, here's what I do on day one to get to day 30 to have money coming in to rebuild their business essentially, right? So you're going to get this in, I'll show you the site itself. What it actually looks like when because you're going to get access to a membership website, but you also get some physical stuff. It's really cool. You get like a big hardbound book that is quite thick. You get a workbook to go through as far as when you're actually doing the challenge to keep track of everything, write down your notes, and it's the workbook that accompanies all the work that you got to do. You get all the experts onto a cool little MP3 player that comes with all the stuff, and you can take it and pull off the end. It's actually a USB stick as well. Plug it into your computer and copy it there if you want to keep it that way. So it's nice to be able to listen to the stuff if you're not always at home or if you got a commute or whatever. And it all comes in a big blue box that is super cool, because who doesn't like getting like big physical things in the mail or having something on your doorstep when you come home? And it's big, it's blue, it's awesome, and it's kind of heavy. So when you sign up for the challenge, they send you that box. You also get access to a community of like-minded individuals. So you're going to get access to a private Facebook group, and people are going to go in there and post and talk about their experience. So you'll have other people that you can talk to and see and kind of relate to as far as this funnel challenge. You're going to get access to the membership site. I'll show you that in a sec. But inside the membership site, each one of these experts has their own kind of little section, and some of them have links to their own little tools and products and free stuff that you can get from there as well. So I would definitely urge you to go through there and find that stuff. Now, okay, so here we are inside the site. So once you're logged in, you're going to have all your stuff, and on mission training, you'll have all your stuff. So each day, one of these will unlock. You won't be able to see all these at once. It'll be like your day one. Then next day, there'll be another one unlocked. And then you click on it, and inside, you'll have like a video from Russell, a video from Julie, and a video from Steven. And each day they'll take you through, and they'll take you through the entire sequence here as far as everything that's inside and that you need to do over the next 30 days to go and create your own funnel inside. And it's awesome because you got different videos. So you get Russell's kind of perspective on things, and Julie's perspective on things, and then Steven's, the way Steven teaches. So you'll get like 3 different teachers going through. Then when you go down into the rest of it here's where we've got our summit interviews, and each one's boom, we got all these people inside of here. So if I click on this one here and go, I can go, and this guy's got a video here, his 30-day plan. I can go and download this guy's entire blueprint, how this guy's going to go back and do it. And this guy deals with in-demand niches, right? Other people would be like their specialties like affiliate marketing or webinars or, whatever. But you're going to find, someone who's kind of in line with your methodology, something that kind of lines up with you. So I advise you to go through and read all these, each one of these experts, but then just find like just the one that kind of applies to you, or that you could easily model. Like I'm into webinars. This guy's plan involves webinars. It would be a good meetup like that. So let's talk about the cons. I don't want to be like rah rah rah. This course is so awesome. So let's talk about the cons. Dun dun dun. So first off is the tech can be kind of confusing. There's a lot of pieces to a sales funnel ultimately, and a lot of things you need to be doing. And I think that the tech can be, from what I've seen as far as the comments and the way that people have talked in the groups, that it can be a little bit, the tech can kind of get to them. Right. So I also see a lot of people kind of fall off after the first week. And I think that leads to number 3, is that it's, maybe, because you start to get overwhelmed, and it's hard to feel accountable. And even in the group, you're like, I'm falling behind. And you don't really, people are like, hey, stay with it. But you don't have someone who's going to work with you kind of directly and, more like one-on-one. But for a total newbie, if you're starting out, I definitely think if you're committed and you go all in and you want to launch your funnel in 30 days, you absolutely can. Absolutely. Once you kind of realize and see the shortcuts that are involved, you totally can launch your funnel in 30 days. But if you're just coming in, this is your first foray into a sales funnel, that I feel like that could probably be a lot if you were just new. Next, I think that people kind of get surprised that your funnel needs traffic. Why is it I'm not like rich overnight, right? And it's because you have to, first this funnel needs some traffic. Then we need to get some numbers. Then we need to analyze those numbers and realize where do we need to tweak, and how, we're putting $1 in, but we're only getting 50 cents out. How do we get it to $1 in, $1 out, and then ultimately $1 in and $2 out, right? So there is a little bit of work and understanding and knowledge that needs to come after the funnel, right? As far as applying traffic. But really, it's not that hard. So the next thing is I just kind of want to make this a little bit fun, and the most underestimated component inside, absolutely the expert interviews. Like learning, literally, like what would be a better plan? And learning from a millionaire how he'd make his money back if you took it all from him. Most entrepreneurs say that type of thing. Like if something happened and someone took everything from me, as long as I had my ability to put together a sales message or rebuild, that eventually I would rebuild because of what I know and what I've done in the past as an entrepreneur. So why not get a plan from a millionaire on how they would become a millionaire again? So my favorite parts inside the One Funnel Away Challenge were the checklists. Straight up, the first one. It's really easy for me to get distracted. Like squirrel, boom, I'm distracted right there. Like that's how easy I can get distracted. It happens so fast. So having a checklist in there to follow, tons of checklists. Every day has a checklist. The entire week will have a checklist. Like there's none. It's just tons of them. So you won't have to worry about getting off track. Once you're inside, because of all the checklists and everything to follow, they tell you exactly what to do. Second favorite thing is Steven Larson's intro to his teachings. You're gonna have to sign up for me to experience what that's like, because it's unique. Steven is pretty awesome. And speaking of awesomeness, his style of teaching, I don't know, dude, I get it. The way that he teaches is just, I don't know, it just connects with me really good. The way he explains stuff, I like it. Russell is also a great teacher, as is Julie. But just out of the three, for some reason, me and Steven really connect. For you might be in there and like, okay, you and the way that Julie teaches or the way that Russell teaches, but it's just how it is. Because you got three different teachers inside there. One of them just might connect on a deeper level for you, the same way that it did for me and Steven. So the fourth thing is that you get a big blue box in mail. It's cool. Who doesn't like getting physical stuff? It's big, it's blue, and when you get it, you totally need to make an unboxing video. And that's all that I'll say about that. So would I recommend this 30-day challenge? Absolutely. Pretty much all of the success in my business has come through using a sales funnel in some way, shape, or form. And then what they teach you in regards to sales messages using kind of a hook story offer format is extremely powerful, and it just plain works. It just plain works. So if you like this video, then I think that you're going to love my One Funnel Away Challenge bonuses, especially if you want to actually launch a sales funnel that changes your life, like it did for me, and turn your side hustle into a real deal business. So go ahead, check it out. Go to ShawnBayley.com/challenge, and I'll see you inside.